Nobody argues about these two cities. And that's exactly why this matchup matters. Because while everyone keeps arguing about Columbus and Cleveland, two Ohio cities are fighting a much quieter battle. Dayton, Akron. Both were built by American industry. Both got hit hard when that system collapsed. And both chose very different ways to survive. This isn't hype versus hype. This is asterisk comeback versus consistency. Let's start with Dayton. Dayton feels like a city that already hit bottom, and learned from it. At one point, this place helped invent modern America. The Wright brothers didn't just build planes here. They changed how humans move through the world. Dayton was innovation before innovation was trendy. Then the factories left. Manufacturing collapsed. Jobs disappeared. Entire neighborhoods went quiet. And Dayton had a choice. Give up, or rebuild without asking for attention. Today, you can feel the comeback if you actually look. Downtown isn't flashy, but it's alive. Old warehouses are becoming apartments. The riverfront is usable again. Breweries, music spots, and local bars bring real foot traffic, not influencer crowds. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is the backbone. One of the largest Air Force bases in the country. Defense, aerospace, research, intelligence. That's real money. Real careers. Long-term stability. Healthcare and logistics fill the rest of the puzzle. Dayton isn't chasing trends. It's building a system that doesn't collapse overnight. Food here is honest. Classic diners. Midwest comfort. Burger joints and pizza spots that have survived decades because locals actually eat there. No gimmicks. No hype. Just food that works. Sports culture is low-key but loyal. UD basketball is serious business. High school sports still pack gyms. People show up. Tourism doesn't scream, but it's legit. Carillon Historical Park. The National Museum of the U.S. Air Force, one of the best aviation museums in the world. Miles of bike trails connecting the city. Dayton doesn't brag. It just rebuilds. Now Akron. Akron never fully collapsed. This city bent, but it didn't snap. Once known as the rubber capital of the world, Akron was built by companies like Goodyear, Firestone, and Goodrich. When rubber faded, Akron didn't disappear. It adapted slowly, sometimes painfully, but it stayed standing. That's the difference. Akron feels steadier. The University of Akron anchors the city. Healthcare systems keep paychecks coming. Legacy corporations still support the local economy. This city values consistency over reinvention. Neighborhoods feel rooted. Generational homes. People who stayed when leaving would have been easier. LeBron James didn't just put Akron on the map, he reinforced something the city already had: pride. That loyalty still runs deep. Food in Akron reflects that mindset. Strong Italian-American influence. Family-owned spots that don't change their menus every 6 months. Reliable. Familiar. Comfort-driven. Sports culture isn't loud, it's personal. High school football matters. Community loyalty is serious. People know each other. Tourism isn't the goal, but location helps. Cuyahoga Valley National Park sits right there. Hiking, biking, scenery, space to breathe. Akron doesn't reinvent itself. It protects what it has. Vibe check. Dayton feels like movement. Like a city climbing back up after taking a hard fall. Akron feels balanced. Like a city that refused to let itself fall too far in the first place. Dayton experiments. Akron stabilizes. Dayton is rebuilding confidence. Akron never fully lost it. Jobs and money. Dayton leans defense, aerospace, logistics. Higher upside. More change. More momentum. Akron leans healthcare, education, legacy industry. Lower risk. Steadier paychecks. Fewer surprises. Dayton attracts rebuilders. Akron attracts maintainers. Cost of living. Both cities are affordable, no debate there. Home ownership is realistic. Rent won't crush you. You can live without constant financial pressure. Dayton often feels cheaper overall. Akron feels more predictable long-term. You save money in both. You manage risk differently. Culture and daily life. Dayton feels like a second chance. People trying again. New ideas layered over old streets. Akron feels like continuity. Tradition matters. Roots run deep. Dayton whispers hope. Akron reinforces stability. National perception. Most people forget both cities exist. That's actually the advantage. Dayton is quietly getting noticed again. Akron is perfectly fine staying under the radar. One wants momentum. The other wants control. Future outlook. Dayton is betting on reinvention. Defense investment. Urban renewal. Gradual, intentional growth. Akron will keep doing what it does best. Staying steady. Avoiding collapse. Protecting its base. Final verdict. If you want a comeback story, motion, and upside, Dayton wins. If you want consistency, loyalty, and stability, Akron wins. One city is rebuilding its future. The other is defending its present. And the city you choose says everything about how you handle uncertainty. Comment your pick. Like if Ohio deserves real conversations. Subscribe. More city versus city battles coming.